Cartoons wheel. Let's get started. Hello everybody, this is Nick, and I am starting a new EU4 campaign. I will be playing as Birzartanses. Here's some flavor text if you want to read this. We shall go over the recent history. Actually, no, I'll read it all. Rumored to be the cradle of human civilization, Bulwar is the land of fallen empires and near constant struggle. From the ancient age of god kings, during which humans overthrew the genies thanks to the magic taught by the Brasan, and installed themselves as kings in their place, to the Karsuklu Empire of the Horse Riders from the Forbidden Plains, and the monstrous kingdoms of the Knolls of Harpies during the Age of Monsters, Bulwar has been, for the majority of its history, dominated by foreign invaders. In its later period, it was controlled by the likes of Castanor, Demeria, and Catarata. Jahur's landing in 1101 and 1001 after Ash saw the humans freed from the Nullish tyranny and unified. Jahur would be labeled as Surakel reborn by the new Sun Cult. He would go on to conquer Dostanar and Busanor, and then the lands to the east all the way to the Ringlet Sea, forming the first Phoenix Empire. Upon his assassination in 1127 after Ash, the Sunset Wars began, in which the inhabitants of Yanshin and Rahan regions rebelled and broke away from the Empire. Jahur's daughter, Jexis, would grow up to be reconquer the Empire's western holdings and push all the way to Dane's Head, forming the Second Phoenix Empire. She was assassinated in 1162 after Ash, and then the Empire collapsed again. The remaining Phoenix legions returned from the west to find a fractured Bulwar and decided to head further east into the desert. Birzartanses is one of the Sun Elven kingdoms, which remains in the wake of the Jexin Civil War. Situated on the coast of the Divenhall Sea, I'm sorry for my misspeaking, spanning the coastal portion of the Harpy Hills. In recent history, they have warred with goblins, other Sun Elves, and human rebellions, and have been greatly weakened because of this. The other Sun Elven states vie for power over the various human cities and republics, all claiming to be the true successors of Jexis and Jahur. King Arantir I of Birzartanses has recently been deposed by his daughter, Keladora I Birzartanses, who was believed to be a more competent ruler than her weak father was. She will have her work cut out for her to reign over Dartax's rebellion, push back the goblins and harpies, and restore the rule of Suriel's chosen over Bahar. The new Sun Cult follows similar beliefs to the old Sun Cult, believing that all the gods died in the battle against the darkness, except Suriel, who instead sacrificed himself to become the sun. The new faith began when Jahur landed in Bulwar with his fleet and freed the humans from their Nullish masters, seeming to them to be Surikels reborn and their savior. After Bulwar's emancipation, many priests of the old Suncloak officially declared himself Suriel Reborn, Suriel being the Elvish form of Surikel. While some were hesitant to believe his divinity, after Jahur's death and fall of his empire, his divinity was said to have passed on to all of the Sun Elven people, making them Suriel's chosen in the fight against the darkness on Haran. The place of the chosen in the society of Bulwar is something of a debate, with each nation feeling they should serve a different role. From spiritual gods to supreme overlords, major events and the significant actions of certain individuals have changed as the role of chosen in the past and will certainly do so again. Alrighty, well, let's see. Who do we want to ally? Probably, I'd go with Vamarhar. Or Varamhar, I should say. These, the Dartaxagarden, were our former vassals, so we must retake them. Well, not form our former vassals. They used to be part of our land, but broke away in a rebellion, and so we must reclaim them. Forgot about me. Blocking. Yeah, it's Gavin. Light of the council. I should preface that I've only ever watched EU4. This is my first time actually playing. You run a bit of spy network on Earlium. The past few decades have taken a heavy toll on the Sun Elven states in Bahar. We have been plagued with famine and infighting, then goblins from the mountains, heresy and rebellion. It is not only destroying land, it is destroying the humans' trust in us. How could Suriel's chosen not have stopped this, voices cry, if far and few between? They have been too busy fighting each other for claims and wealth. They ignore our suffering. We realize now that our infighting is foolish in the face of disasters happening around us. Our brash confidence has nearly proven our undoing. This cannot continue. Our people must have absolute faith that we might lead them to Suriel's light. We will find ways to counteract the atrocities of these past decades of war and hunger, such that the light shines on Bahar's bright future ahead and not its gloomy past. Oh boy, here we go. That's really good. I don't see any reason why not to give all that to Gil Collis. Okay, we're good to see his land. I don't see any reason. When we can, we shall go to war. Let's up the speed a bit. Oh. Wow, I didn't even think about that. The plan is clear. Our queen will make a speech to the people, with couriers to send the message to all corners of our nation. She will promise to improve the lives of our people and ensure their safety, as is her duty as one of Suriel's chosen. The people gaze up in wonder, but also in agitation. Things are getting very bad in Bulwar, and they need something to grasp onto in hope. Dartaxes, unquelled rebellion, and other strife has caused many, with little reason to question their faith in us, to stir and rise up with thoughts of the old ways, and the human-run kingdoms that saw the age of monsters come. We have even heard whispers of vile heresy that we are usurpers, and must be removed by any means necessary. Nonsense. Our administration is woefully unequipped to handle this dissent, and the more the people are handled by crude actions, the more of them join these causes. Beyond our borders, the monsters press ever closer, raids striking ever further. Our military has suffered loss after loss, and the people fear that soon it will not be the reasonable sun elves that they rebel against, but the demon-worshipping gnolls, or the man-stealing harpies, or the savage goblins from the mountains. The queen will make a pledge to the people to end this instability and push back the invaders. All we need now is to figure out where to start and how to go about all this. So now we must pledge to restore the realm in 10 years. Queen it's Celador, that's right. Queen Celador the First wants you to give your best efforts to Suriel and his chosen people. Only by working together and putting forward your best efforts in the endeavors of the chosen can we help to banish the darkness and bask in his light. Start a propaganda campaign and get cause. This will increase our role as the chosen. Our advisors have come to us with an idea, a 3-day period where any land can come to Birzartanses to present their grievances and complaints to the crown. We will have representatives groups organized for each major section of our populace that have complaints, and let them decide which to voice during the grievance sessions. Ideally, we will be able to help solve the people's issues this way, or at least find some solid compromise. Additionally, it will help them feel as though they are participating in the affairs of the nation and are heard by its ruler. We will authorize our subjects to present their grievances to Queen Celador I. The idiot. He took a fight not only in the woods, but on a fort. Look at those casualty numbers. And that's a stack fight. Didn't mean not to do that. It's okay.